absolutely free. I will be teaching you how to make industrial shampoo from scratch. First thing first, pour in 500 ml of water into a small bowl. The only thing I want from you is your thank you. Then you will pour in SLS, 75 grams of SLS. SLS is like rice. Pour it into the water and leave it to dissolve very well. Leave it to dissolve very well. One thing about all these things that will dissolve is that if you pour in small water, it will take time before it dissolves. But if you pour a lot of water, that is why I said 500 ml of water. Don't worry, I will be teaching you as if I'm teaching a primary 2 student. All you need to do is to calm down and watch to the very end. Now, in another bowl, just pour in another 500 ml of water. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You see all this 500 ml, 200 ml, it is not mandatory. Just pour in enough water that you need. Then if you need an STPP, 25 grams of STPP, pour it into that water. Now, if you notice that I have a 5 kg water beside me, that is the water that I've been using since to dissolve. If your recipe does not dissolve, your production, the outcome of your production will be whack. So make sure that you are not in a hurry for these things to dissolve. Let them dissolve on their own. Now, into another plastic entirely, pour in another water. It could be 250 ml, it could be 500 ml. Just make sure that you are still using from that same 5 kg of water that you set aside. Now, your soda ash, 75 grams of soda ash, pour it into that water that is in another plastic. Don't forget that this is the third plastic that we are mixing recipe inside, and we are still using 5 kg of water. Before we commence, we are trying to achieve 6 liters production of industrial shampoo. Now, even if you know that you want to be selling all these things, you see all those salon around you, you can sell it to them. Industrial shampoo, all those shampoo that they use in salon. You see this same 6 liter production that I'm doing, this same recipe, you can use it for 10 liters of production, depending on how thick you want it to be. You will now take 250 ml of water. You will add in your methylparaben, 5 grams of methylparaben. Methylparaben serve as a preservative. Please don't be like me. When you want to do this production, make sure that you are wearing gloves and you are putting on nose mask. Please, another water, you will pour it into the plastic, then you put in your Genocell or your Nutrosol, 75 grams. It will serve as a binder, you understand? Pour it into that water and make sure that you use that your turning stick to dissolve it very well. It is very important that you mix and mix. Then another, just pour in water, pour water very well. Make sure you dissolve it. Don't forget that we are still using that 5 kg of water since morning. Mix it very now. You see that your dissolved SLS, that SLS that you've dissolved, you see that it has properly dissolved. Pour it into it. As you are using one hand to pour, be using one hand to do what? To mix. See, in this country, get as it be. So if there's any knowledge that you know that you are a professional in, just take it upon yourself to teach people on your page. Now, the dissolved STPP, pour it into it. As you can see, I'm using one hand to turn and one hand to pour it. Any coloring that you want to use, but please use a coloring that is in the market, like orange, green, tangerine color that you know that it will not be hard for people to, to relate to all those ones that is in the market. Don't pour it directly into your production or dissolve it in the remaining water and set aside. The next thing is your dissolved soda ash. Pour in your dissolved soda ash. If you follow my instruction the way I am teaching you, if you follow it, the only difference here is that I am teaching you for free while I collected money from some other people. But then tell me thank you. I deserve your thank you, because Yoruba people say that kusheba alone mori, meaning that if you appreciate somebody, their head will swell and they will do more. If you notice one thing that I don't forget to do is to turn. I always turn. Now our dissolved methylparaben, that is the preservative, I poured it into it again. A quick thing, I heard that some people have been using my video for sponsored ad and to collect money from innocent people. Be wise, oh. Whenever you see my video anywhere, check the page that posted it, if it is my page or not, oh. This is sulfonic, 125 grams of sulfonic. This is the part that you now pour your sulfonic inside. This is what I will do. If you want me to send you the list of all this thing with the measure, just comment Paramount, send me, and I will send it to your DM. You pour in your sulfonic with one hand and you keep stirring. You can see that the thing is getting thick. You stir it. This is your castile soap, 25 grams of castile soap. I have more than 25 grams here, so I'll be using just 25 grams of castile soap. See, as you are using one hand to pour your recipe, you're using another hand to turn. You can see that it is getting very, very thick. I told you from start, I said this is a 6 liter production, but you can use it as a 10 liter production, depending on how thick you want your production to be. This is the part where you turn and turn. Paramount, my obligation is to make sure that every of my followers go into one business or the other. This is tea tree oil, 5 ml. This one is very important. You cannot skip it. Tea tree oil. Go and Google all this thing. Now, this is peppermint oil, 15 ml of peppermint oil. You know, whenever you use conditioner, I know those minty thing that you'll be feeling like on tayeri, that is the peppermint. You can Google about all these things even before purchasing them. If you know you want to go into something, don't be lazy. Take your time to make your research. Now, this is your fragrance, 15 ml of fragrance, because the smell that your production bring out also determine how people will want to come back to patronize you. This is very, very thick, as you can see. That is why I said you can even use that your 10 kg. Now, this is your glycerin, 75 ml of glycerin. It is very important for you to put glycerin. This one is a perfect production. See, the only difference is that I am teaching you here for absolutely free, which I pray that you appreciate, because if I say people know they appreciate free things. The next production that is coming on is conditioner or toilet wash. So you have to pick one of the two, either conditioner or toilet wash. I have done the two so that I will know the one that I will post next. Now, that our coloring that will dissolve, that is why I said don't pour the powder into the production directly, dissolve it. In this one I'm using orange coloring. You pour it and you mix it. See, it is very important so that the thing will go to the down. You mix and mix and mix, and after everything, this is what I'm going to tell you. You need to leave your production for 24 to 48 hours so that it can give you that result that you want. See what I'm saying. I see how thick this is. Do you want to sell something this thick? That depends on you. But if you know that I don't want to sell it this thick, you will now take, since it is a 6 kg production, you will now take water. You can take 1 liter of water, you pour it first, you take another liter till you get that thing that you want, that okay, this is how watery I want it to be. Look at the results. Look at the result after 24 to 48 hours. See what it is giving me. Now, see how thick this one is. If you don't want your production to be too thick, pour water, you know, just be pouring that water small till you get that the way you want it to be. If you want the measurements, let me see your comment and say Paramount, send me. And do you think I deserve your thank you or not? So which one should I post next? Where is my thank you in the comment section? Bye.